Hey guys, I want to let you know I still have some bundles left over. If you want your bundle today, hit me up on any of the social links down below for more information. Hey guys, this is Vess, and today I want to talk to you guys about the little expo that I had that I mentioned in the last video. So you guys all know that I went to this expo called Youngstown. For short, it's called the Youngstown Indie Comic Expo, and it's been running for about 2 years. They're about to go on their third year. And yeah, I was there for the weekend, which was Saturday at the Hampton Inn in Canfield, and it was pretty much fun. Like it was more intimate than in the one for WizardCon. WizardCon was more big and, you know, everything all over the place, but this one, it was more, you have the artists around and a couple of panels, and then, you know, people come in as they please. It was free admission, so, you know, everybody in the location was able to go in for no cost at all, and you know, check out everybody else's work, check out the local people around Youngstown that's writing books and stuff like that and doing art. And talking about a couple of artists, there were some artists that were doing their own comics, and there were ones that, you know, had little books, like actual books, children's story books, you know. And there was another artist that it was like a collab, and they had a game, like a virtual VR game. I wanted to try it so bad, but I didn't have any time because towards the end, you know, I did a panel, so it was like, oh, I didn't get to. And then on top of that, I didn't even make my rounds till like after everything was done. So it was pretty much cool. Everybody was really nice, and like I said, it was really small, so, you know, people that was local or in the hotel or whatever came in and they took a look around and stuff like that. And it was very like intimate because, you know, you talk to the people for a while and then, you know, they go to the next person, and it was like not that many artists. There was just, you know, a good handful, so, you know, you can make a round like in a matter of minutes, and go to a panel and then make another round, and, you know, so it's basically like that, and it was kind of cool. So they said that they the person who was hosting it, or who set up the whole organization and everything, he had mentioned that he was going to do one next year, so I might go to that one because, you know, I wanted to try doing, you know, some expos, some cons that were local for right now, and then, like, you know, when I'm able to you know, have the funds to go to outer town and stuff like that, like, I would love to go back to my home city, New York, to do a convention there, but I don't have the funds to do that, so I will have to wait and see like where the comic Celestial Pulse takes me. Hopefully it takes me far so I can be able to visit different cities, because that'd be super awesome. Like, it'd be like Jim Crew too. But yeah, I'm doing some locally. There's some in Pittsburgh and stuff like that that I might try out. Depends on, you know, what happens, our funding and all that stuff. If the books, you know, is enough, what could you say, like revenue. Like, if I pay, let's say if I paid $30 for a table, how many books I'm going to sell to, you know, cover that table. You know, it's all about the money and all the stuff that I don't like to deal with, but I have to deal with, sadly, you know. Yeah, so it was kind of fun. I sold some books, and my husband, he's very slick. He's been doing he's been advertising my book around Youngstown since he's a plumber, and he goes to people's house. He talks about me and talks about, you know, Celestial Pulse, how it's doing and all that stuff, and people get interested. So when they do hear that I'm going to come to a local con, they'll show up and buy books. And I thank you guys for actually showing up at the Youngstown Expo, because that was pretty awesome. It was awesome seeing you guys and actually getting to meet you guys, because my husband will talk about them, and then I'll be like, okay, hopefully we get to see them, because sometimes it's like they might come, they might not come. So when they did come, I was like, oh, that's awesome. That's awesome. You know, I got to talk to them, and also they usually buy more than one book because they're older people, so they want to buy for their grandchildren, and it's kind of cool, you know, like sometimes I just like the support, but if you're gonna, you know, buy a book, go ahead. I'm just I'm kind of glad that my husband was able to, you know, advertise me while he's doing his work. Is, you know, it's cool, and I thank him a lot for that, because, you know, he's basically my support. So he's like the support system, the whole shebang, and for him to even be advertising, that's funny and it's awesome. So yeah, I sold a couple of books, and I also did a trade with Miss Crawford, and she has this book called Johnson and Sir, and it's about two policemen. They're elves, and they're supposed to be protecting Fantasyville, and what, you know, they protect from dinosaurs, mustaches, silly spaghetti monsters, and ultimately each other. So basically it's a fantasy world where the police, which these two policemen that are elves, they need to take care of business, and you know, it's a webcomic too. So I will put her stuff down below, and you guys could check it out and see. I haven't read it yet. When I do get the time to read it, I will do a review like I did for some of the books that I received, especially in the last Comic-Con in Cleveland. So yeah, please check her out. She's a cool artist, and she also won the comic book entry. It was like a contest, like if your book was, you know, interesting enough or whatever for the judges, you know, you win a basket full of stuff. So she won a basket full of stuff, and congratulations. So yeah, that was kind of cool. Oh, and we also had a pizza party, so that's another cool thing. You know, this is my second time doing a convention. This is my second time doing anything of this nature. So to actually go to one that was locally, and, you know, talk to the other artists, talk to the person who actually developed this whole Yo Ice, and get to know him a little bit, it was nice. And it was also nice to have, like, you know, the little pizza party in the end, because, you know, nobody would have thought that, hey, we should have a pizza party towards the end. And, you know, we couldn't get up from our tables really, so, you know, to get some food towards the end was blessing in disguise. Yeah, so it was fun. I enjoyed it. I am deciding to do another one next year, so you can take a look out for that. I'm gonna be more better at advertising my conventions, so that you guys could know when I'm gonna be there, what time I'm gonna be there, and all that stuff, because you know, I forget to plug that stuff in. This is still a new adventure for me, so you guys are in, you know, in the same experience that I am. You guys are joining me in this, so I'm gonna do better in letting you guys know what's going on, you know, what conventions I'm doing, what conventions I'm planning on doing, and you know, timing and all that, so you guys know exactly what is going on within the Celestial Post world of selling the books print. So yeah, again, I also did a panel, and the panel was talking about basically webcomics. I started out as a webcomic, everybody knows that. I put out chapter 1 first out there to see, you know, if it was worth continuing the story. And being that I got the good feedback, and, you know, people was like, yeah, we want more, I was able to do print. And yeah, having that feedback, having that support system with you guys actually encouraging me to keep going forward, that's what that's what made Celestial Post become what it became. And, you know, I thank you guys every day for that. You know, I thank you guys all the time for that, because you know, Celestial Post wouldn't be read. It wouldn't be read if it wasn't for you guys actually reading it, giving me feedback, you know, and even doing the written part and figuring out how to go about this. I'm still new at this, so you know, this is like my second time writing a comic, but it is an experience, especially that I'm doing it more professionally now. This is my second time around. I'm doing it more professionally. I'm actually getting it printed. I'm actually doing, you know, I'm taking the steps that a normal publication would to, you know, put out my stuff. Everybody knows I'm a self-publisher, so it's a little bit more trickier, more hard, because I got to throw myself out there, be more of my marketer. And you know, even my husband, he's like a walking advertisement when it comes to Celestial Pulse. So you know, having that, it's helping my my book grow. So you know, I'm going to talk more about that in, you know, my making manga series, because I do want to add the conventions into that making manga series, and you know, talk about the experience, talk about what you might need for your first con, you know, your con or your expo, and you know what to do, like if you should start out small or you should start out big first, you know, like I'll give you more, you know, more ideas on that. But for right now, my thoughts on this local one, which was it was really cool. I liked it a lot. Like I really liked it. It was more intimate. I get to talk to the artist. I was able to talk to almost all the artists one by one, so that was pretty cool. And I got around, like I got around the whole, yeah, the whole thing, and I was able to talk to all the artists, and they were all awesome. And you know, I'm gonna see if I can get a list of all their information, so I can put it down below and you guys can take a look at them, because they do have some awesome work. And I also followed a guy that he was doing a comic too. He has some good information too, so I'm gonna be shouting him out down below in the descriptions. So if you like this video, hit that thumbs up. And if you want to get more, you know, be part of the notification squad, that's what they call it, hit that subscribe, and you can get more information on like when I post things up or I post a new video. It could be helping artists, it could be making manga, or it can be a speed art. So you know, I'm doing a whole bunch of stuff at once, doing jugglings. So if you want to know more about that, you know, hit that subscribe and you will get all that notifications in your beautiful Gmail. So thank you guys very much for watching this video, and have an amazing rest of the day. Bye bye.